Most of what influences our decisions and everyday actions are subconscious needs and desires that you're probably unaware of. These are the motivations and reasons that we instinctually act upon, yet may not be able to articulate when pressed to clarify. These are what comprise the gut feelings, hunches, or flashes of insight that seemingly come from nowhere. It's because we all have different subconscious needs vying for dominance in our head that seek to influence our actions for greater happiness. You may be able to consciously articulate that you want to eat Chinese food tonight, but that's a one-off decision, whereas your subconscious needs to create a unique pattern of behavior. Unsurprisingly, subconscious desires and motivations have been studied heavily by psychologists over the years. For a brief glance, Sigmund Freud and Ivan Pavlov represent some of the most fascinating findings about our subconscious selves that we listen to far more than our conscious thoughts. Pavlov is generally considered the discoverer of classical conditioning on account of his experiments with dogs. He paired feeding his dog with ringing a bell, and after a few weeks, his dog salivated at only hearing the bell. Of course, the dog was unaware of how he associated the food with the bell. We are similarly controlled and influenced by factors that we don't consciously realize. Freud popularized the notion that we're ruled by childhood events, and there are three parts to our personalities. They're called the id, ego, and superego, which all have varying motivations that tear us in different directions. Our conscious thoughts are only a result of internal forces at war and who's winning at that particular moment.